This week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Errol, the Truth Spence, and Manny Pacquiao. Get this. Spence quotes, "If I would have fought Pacquiao, I probably would have been blind and lost my career." Errol Spence remains unbothered by losing out on a dream fight with Manny Pacquiao. A retinal detachment in his left eye, discovered during a pre-fight medical examination, forced the unbeaten IBF and WBC welterweight champion out of a planned super fight with former 8 division titleist Manny Pacquiao. The bout was to have topped an August 21st Fox pay-per-view event from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, in which Spence was a healthy betting favorite to prevail. A win would have skyrocketed Spence's already established boxing superstar status. However, it never been worth the potential ramifications of entering a fight unaware of his injury. He said, "I don't regret it at all," Spence said. "Everything happens for a reason. If I would have fought him, I probably would have been blind in my eye and lost my career. Everything happens for a reason. I just got to take the punches and roll with it." Those are the words of Errol the Truth Spence. Let me counterpunch. That may be right, okay? And let's say they missed it in the medical examination and something did happen to his eye. That would probably be that would be the second person that Manny Pacquiao would have disfigured or damaged someone's eye. He did that with Antonio Margarito back in the day, if you guys can remember, and he never was the same fighter. In fact, I think that particular fight cost him really everything. He got the Cotto rematch, but they stopped it because that eye kept bothering him. It kept swelling just that quick because it really never healed. And it takes years for stuff to heal if it's going to heal properly at all. It may not ever be 100%. And I really think Errol Spence is really saying a cryptic message that he would have lost against Pacquiao. See, the thing about Yordenis Ugas fought him at a distance. Then Manny couldn't spring like he used to. So it would have been interesting because Manny didn't have those big bulging calves to bounce and dart back and forth and in and out, and throw combinations. He didn't have that. Okay, so I don't know. Something was wrong with his legs as well as his, old age, right? I think that the style with Errol Spence fighting another southpaw, it probably would have put him in great danger, okay? But it doesn't really exclude the fact that he could be in great danger anyway, taking on someone like Ugas. He's never been in there with anyone that big, anyone that experienced, maybe besides Sean Porter. But really everyone else, you have Danny Garcia. He wasn't really an elite welterweight. He's more like a super welterweight that moved up in weight. But I think his better fights are behind him now, before he got in there with Spence. And I don't really see Garcia beating Spence anyway, because, he has cement feet like Canelo used to have. The jab, the right uppercut, a lot of that has to deal with that. But him fighting Manny Pacquiao, he's probably safe to say, who wants to be retired by a guy that's already made his legacy? I mean, if that's what Errol Spence really cares about, is his legacy. Okay, and he probably really more worried about his eye, because Manny Pacquiao, I see him doing a lot more because Ugas is not an Errol Spence in there. Errol Spence is not an Ugas. They don't fight the same. They're totally two different fighters. They like to work the body, but working the body costs great sacrifice, especially dealing with a person like Manny that could pop you with a straight left or a left hook from the outside and all that good stuff. So, but I do agree with Errol Spence. A lot of things happen for a reason. And I don't think Terrence Crawford or himself, Errol Spence, was meant to fight Manny Pacquiao. So Pacquiao was really fortunate that he didn't get knocked off by the next top guy. He still got his money. He's still in good shape as far as I know, so he's good to go. Bars. So, you guys tell me what you think of Errol the Truth Spence saying that I could have lost my eye and lost my career fighting Manny Pacquiao. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.